Hey guys, so I have a junk journal to share with you. It's the first one I've made in a long time, so I was a little bit, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, totally have a brain fart. You guys probably know what I'm talking about, like out of the game, so it's not perfect. Like, I don't love how my binding came out, but, I did pretty good for not doing it for a long time and for it being super thick, and I made it super chunky. Yeah, it's pretty big. So it's a witchy Gothic, astronomical kind of book. The colors I went with were black, black and purple, silver, and hot pink. Everything I stitched with hot pink. So the cover's a soft cover. It's actually made out of just glitter foam, and it's backed with cardstock. And then it has this fabric that April gifted to me. It has kind of like a scaly texture to it, like a stitched on it. And then I stitched a piece over the spine. And then I added these purple rosettes. I have this purple butterfly applique, and then I have these two different tones of purple tassels. Then my information. I used tons of different papers from all over. Most of them are from Michael's. And then I used a lot of things from plant books. So, like, you know, this is kind of like, I wanted to make her, who this is going to, kind of like a book she can write about herself in, her journey, you know, her astronomical journey as a person, and, you know, herbal things, just stuff like that. So, yeah. And then I added, this is that trim from Dollar Tree. It's the skulls. And then I had this beautiful brooch that matched perfectly because it has that purple and pink iridescence to it. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up, but it's really, really gorgeous in person. So I added a lot of paper clips, added a lot of laces on the side. There's 4 signatures, lots of stitching, and then all the zodiac signs are in here. So I have zodiac cards, and there's a lot of papers and stuff. So let me just get started. So this is the inside, and I tried to just leave it so, you know, it's basically for her to write in, and whatnot. So this is the first. I had a bunch of these laser cut papers from Recollections from Michael's from a couple years ago. And then I did, this is some mulberry paper. I did a couple of these with paper, you know, the ruffling with paper. This is a vintage book page with bats. The other side has skulls. There's this little piece of just purple velvet. It looks pretty dark, but it's a nice deep purple. And then I cut out a bunch of these things. There's a couple, you know, things tucked in that she can journal on. There's a lot of vellum in here. There's a spider stitched on. And then most of the beginning of the beginnings of each of the signatures, I have one of these like collage embellishments. So this one's layered with the coffins. I have some tulle and then this kitty cat, and it's stitched on there. And then the first one is obviously Aquarius. And I have, you know, the dates, their element, color, day, ruler, their compatibility, and their lucky numbers on the back of each of them. So, mulberry paper. These are from a plant book. I have some green and purple, which went perfect with this ledger paper. So there is green in here too. Lace. These are books from a chemistry book. I meant pages from a chemistry book. So this is ammonia and its components. And then there's grid paper, and then there's also regular, on the back of it is regular journaling paper. There's dictionary sheets, there's a little skeleton doily stitched on there. There's paper clip, another little sewn piece there. These are pages from a Harry Potter coloring book, so she can color these or do whatever she wants. And then the centers of the signatures all have like something like similar to this. So this one says shine bright, and then there's a little charm here with a spider, and this is bound with like an iridescent pearlized pink embroidery thread. So I try to make everything coordinate pretty well. And then here's the second card. Little envelope flips out. So there's plenty of room in here for her to put whatever she wants. Little hemlock tag attached to toe. Paper clip here. Pockets. There's another one of the pieces. This has the little eyeball flower there. I don't know what is going on with my lighting here and why it's not like focusing. And then here's on to the next signature. So here's one of those little collage pieces. I don't know why my lighting is, maybe it's from this adjusting. This is just a little ephemera piece, and it flips up. There's butterflies on the back, so you can see it through the other side. And then there's flowers, dictionary page, another little flip up here. And then this was like a little pocket thing I made with an envelope flap and then book paper. So here's one of the next cards, and then there's this little tuck in. There's some school writing paper in here. More plants. These are cockscomb seeds, and they're in there, and that's held on with a paper clip. So these are also from the nitrogen and the ammonia, the chemistry book. And then we have some music paper. There's a little doily stitched on, another little tuck there. Some more lace. This lace is really pretty. See the nitrogen. There's Voldemort, because she does like Harry Potter too, so that's why I added belladonna. That's the plant here. Little piece of vellum, plant. Another little vintage book page here. And then this is the center of this signature. This one has a broom charm. Cemetery. These are from a Halloween book. Yeah, I don't know what's with the lighting. It's like super light sensitive. Another little tuck here. The sky is the limit. And then there's a paper clip with the charm there. Music note, little pocket. Here's the next card. And then there's some plain paper in here, so drawing paper. Nitrogen fixations. Again, this is with the ammonia. This is that part of that envelope. This is a vintage book piece. And then this one says your fate is in your hands, so you can journal on the back. Next one. Journaling paper, dictionary page. This is just a little tuck thing she could like draw in here, tuck something under here, or write around it, write just in the little, just a negative cutout piece that I stitched on. Another flowers, vellum, paper clip here, another journal piece stitched. And then that's the back of this signature. And then the beginning of this signature, I added some of that creepy cloth in here. So that just flips in there. That's just loose in here. And here's another one of my little collage pieces, and I have the next card in there, tucked behind there. Another dictionary page, drawing paper. This is chlorine. School paper, little doily, flowers. Here's more of that velvet, and then I have just a little embellishment on there. Love this page, and just added the lace. And then this is a book I have. It's the New Testament, and it's in Greek, the Greek Testaments. So that's in here. And then dictionary page with a pocket. Next card. Again, nitrogen. Vellum piece, and then I just embellished it. More flowers. And then this is the center here. And this one I added like kind of like a fake quill pen. And it's a glittery white feather. And it says, "You are destined for great things." So it's a very inspirational kind of journal. A lender. And then there's another little tuck in there. Another little paper clip with a tassel. Another tuck piece here. And then that little piece of velvet with the little embellishment there. More flowers. And the little poison piece, so you can see some of the chemistry pages in here. Drawing paper, dictionary paper. There is a paper clip up here, belly band here with a next card. And then here's that piece of the creepy cloth. And then this one has another one of those whatchamacallit, those cutout pieces. There's a feather and some trim stitched on. And then here's another one of the collage pieces, which is another like tuck spot if she wants to. Here, another spider doily and a little spider embellishment. Music note paper. This is from this is from a medical book. These are infant station, so these are all types of like, so like the tapeworm, fleas, ticks, those kind of things. And there's just a paper clip on there for her to put whatever. School writing paper, flowers. Another page of the Greek Testaments, and I just put these scissors, sewed those on. Another paper clip here with another one of those little summer pieces. Another page from the chemistry book. Another flip up here on vellum. This is from a coloring book as well, and it had the stars. And then there's this little treat bag in here from Halloween. Just it totally went well, and she can put like a little, you know, photo in there or whatever. Another ledger page. More lace. Little flip here, you can tuck stuff under there. And then the envelope here flips out so she can put something in there. And then another pocket. Another card. This is just a piece of construction paper. And then here's the wands from another Harry Potter coloring page. Doing a video, Mom. It says life is filled with endless possibilities, and there's a little witch with her cauldron mixing a potion. I love the crystals. Then I have this paper clip up here, and I have an x-ray little piece there. Another card. Dictionary page. Here's another pocket. Another card. Sewed on a tag. Sewed on the lace. This is another little flip out, and it's wrapped around the page. It's just like a folded card, and it's held on with this paper clip. Little flip up there with the creepy cloth, like a little tibbin. Oh, here's that other piece of that. So like there's triggers, mites and lice and things like that. Little tag in there. Oh, and the tibbin goes, I did it on both sides, so I folded it over the page so it would go on both sides, and that's the back. So yeah, and then it just ties up with the purple satin ribbon, you know, so just like that. And then I also put together a small little extra. There's a pen for her, and I have like ephemera and things, you know, tons of just little extra pieces for her. These are some more plant pages. Another one of those treat bags, some guest checks to alter. And here's another one of those pockets. We have a bat. We have some Halloween, like cut apart, like witchy pieces. Some scrap pieces she can use. And then a set of these stickers.